It's nearly impossible to flip through the channels of your TV without coming across an episode of the renowned sitcom The King of Queens and looking at the cast that brought the hilarious series to life. It's no wonder why the show was such a major success. From 1998 to 2007, The King of Queens cast made us laugh night after night, rerun after rerun. Here, take a look at this hilarious crew then and now, and see what they've been up to since the series wrapped up. Joe Flaherty as Father McAndrew. Born June 21, 1941. Joe Flaherty played Father McAndrew on the popular sitcom The King of Queens at the age of 57. Father McAndrew was a recurring character on the show, known for his role as a Catholic priest and his somewhat quirky, yet often witty personality. He had some amusing moments with the main characters, especially in his interactions with Doug Heffernan. He died April 1, 2024 at the age 82. Leah Remini as Carrie Heffernan. Born June 15, 1970. Leah Remini, who starred as Doug's firecracker wife Carrie at the age of 28, also went on to have a successful career in Hollywood. She went on to act in shows such as Family Tools, The Exes and Kevin Can Wait, once again starring alongside her King of Queens co-star Kevin James. She also had a stint on reality TV with her series, Leah Remini, It's All Relative, that followed the ins and outs of her family life. Her most recent film role was in 2018's Second Act. Now she is 55 years old. Jerry Stiller as Arthur Spoon. Born June 8, 1927. Jerry Stiller played the role of Arthur Spooner at the age of 71. Carrie's father who comes to live with her and Doug when he burns his house down while cooking. Aside from his role on The King of Queens, Jerry Stiller played another famous father figure on Seinfeld, as George Costanza's dad, Frank. After King of Queens, he could be seen in Hairspray, 2007, and in shows such as The Good Wife and Mercy. His final role came in 2016's Zoolander 2 before his passing in 2020 at the age of 92. Victor Williams as Deacon Palmer. Born September 19, 1970. Victor Williams played Deacon Palmer at the age of 28, Doug's best friend and co-worker in the series. Some of his most notable roles after his time a part of the King of Queens cast were in series such as Sneaky Pete, The Affair, Happy Together and Justified, City Primeval. However, he's also made guest appearances on shows including The Righteous Gemstones, Bull Hunters, The Sinner, Madam Secretary, The Good Wife and more. Now he is 55 years old. Patton Oswalt as Spence Ulchin. Born January 27, 1969. Patton Oswalt played another one of Doug's close friends in the King of Queens cast at the age of 29. And he too has gone on to enjoy a successful and extensive career. Oswalt has done a wide range of voice work in shows like Kim Possible, Robotomy, Futurama, Bob's Burgers and movies like Ratatouille, 2007, where he voiced the beloved Disney critter, Remy. Some of his other notable roles were in films like Young Adult, 2011, Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, 2012, and The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, 2013, as well as shows like Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Goldbergs and AP Bio. Now he is 56 years old. Gary Valentine as Danny Heffernan. Born November 22, 1961. Gary Valentine played the role of Danny Heffernan at the age of 37. Doug's cousin who also happens to be Kevin James's real-life older brother. Outside of The King of Queens, Valentine and James have starred alongside one another in various projects such as Paul Blart, Mall Cop, 2009, Zookeeper, 2011, Here Comes the Boom, 2012, and recently, Home Team, 2022. He also starred alongside James in the series Kevin Can Wait. Now he is 64 years old. Nicole Sullivan as Holly Schumpert. Born April 21, 1970. Holly Schumpert, the dog walker who was hired by Doug and Carrie to take Arthur for regular walks, was played by Nicole Sullivan at the age of 28. Sullivan is best known as one of the original cast members on Mad TV. She stayed on the show's roster for 6 seasons before leaving in 2001. Sullivan also played the recurring role of Jill Tracy on Scrubs and voiced Mira Nova on Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Shigo on Kim Possible, and Muriel Goldman on Family Guy. Between 2012 and 2013, she played Lynn Medler, the therapist of Courtney Cox's character Jules, on Cougar Town. From 2014 to 2022, Sullivan played the Johnsons' next-door neighbor, Janine, on Black-ish. Now she is 55 years old. Larry Romano, Richard, Richie, Yanucci. Born July 31, 1963. Doug's friend Richie Yanucci, who lived with Doug before he married Carrie, was played by Larry Romano at the age of 35. Richie was quietly written off the King of Queens in Season 3 so that Romano could take the role of Aldo Bonadonna on a different sitcom. Kristen. In addition to his TV work, Romano has played such film roles as Tommy Ruggiero in Donnie Brasco and Private Mozzie in The Thin Red Line. In 2019, Romano appeared in 2 critically acclaimed crime movies. He played Phil Testa in Martin Scorsese's mob epic The Irishman and Cousin Larry in HBO's public school embezzlement drama Bad Education. Now he is 52 years old. Francine York as Evelyn Ross. Born August 26, 1936. Francine York played the character Evelyn Ross on The King of Queens at the age of 62. Evelyn Ross was the mother of Carrie Heffernan, played by Leah Remini. She appeared in several episodes and had a significant role in the dynamics of the Heffernan family, often contributing to the comedic and sometimes awkward family moments. Evelyn Ross had a bit of a high-maintenance persona, often showing a degree of sophistication and concern for appearances, which could clash with Carrie's more down-to-earth attitude. Francine York's portrayal of Evelyn added to the show's humor and helped shape the dynamics between Carrie, Doug, and their families. She died January 6, 2017 at the age of 80. Doris Roberts as Marie Barone. Born November 4, 1925. Doris May Roberts, the talented actress best known for her role as Marie Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond, also made a guest appearance on The King of Queens, in the King of Queens episode titled Super Bowl, at the age of 73. In this episode, Miriam is a friend of Doug Heffernan's mother, and she becomes a sort of love interest for Arthur, Doug's father-in-law. Doris Roberts' performance in this guest role is delightful, bringing her signature charm and humor to the show. She died April 17, 2016 at the age of 90. Kevin James as Doug Heffernan. Born April 26, 1965. James led the King of Queens cast as wisecracking IPS driver Doug Heffernan at the age of 33. And after the hit comedy came to an end, success only continued for the actor. His comedic skills were once again on full display in films like I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, 2007. Paul Blart. Mall Cop, 2009, and its sequel. Grown Ups, 2010, and its sequel. And many more. One of his more recent roles was the lead in the 2022 sports comedy Home Team, and he also starred in the series Kevin Can Wait from 2016 to 2018. Now he is 60 years old.